Hey guys, your learning intention for today is I am learning how to use a modeling strategy when dividing, and your success criteria is I know how to properly distribute the same amount into each section and subtract this amount from the total. Before we jump into larger numbers today, I want to work with smaller numbers that you may be a whole lot more familiar with. That way you understand this concept of direct modeling, basically drawing a picture to show your understanding. Let's see, I will give you a story here. Let's say I make 12 cupcakes during this quarantine, and I want to share my 12 cupcakes with 4 of my neighbors. I know you already probably know the answer to it, but just run with it with me. That way you can see direct modeling with simpler numbers. So I would do 12, or my equation is 12 divided by how many neighbors? 4. Just like so. And then I'm going to draw my sections. So each neighbor is going to get a section, so that means 4 boxes or sections, whatever you want to call them. And then I'm going to write my total amount of cupcakes over here at the bottom, because this is going to be the number that we're constantly subtracting from. Now, the idea behind this direct modeling is using smaller numbers to subtract from this total instead of just jumping to the answer, because sometimes we may not know the answer. So in this case, let's say I didn't know what 12 divided by 4 was. So I'd have to think, what amount of cupcake can I put or drop into here that would be less than 12? Well, I know for sure 1 would work, right? Because I could put 1 cupcake in here, there, and right there. All right, I've given out 4 of my cupcakes. Is 4 less than 12? Yes, it is. So I can do 12 minus 4. What's 12 minus 4? It is 8. Awesome. So now I still have 8 cupcakes left. How many can I put in each box? I'm going to do another one just to play it safe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So I just dropped another cupcake into each box. That's what these ones represent. So I'm going to subtract another 4. That leaves me with 4 cupcakes left, which means once again I can drop 1 into each box. Now I have no more cupcakes because I've given them all out. Alrighty, how many cupcakes did each neighbor get? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Awesome. So now we can jump into larger numbers. Where is my answer? Here we go. Okay, here is your practice problem, or your example problem. Miss Moscardo has 10,120 coins. She wants to organize them into 8 boxes. How many boxes, or how many coins will each box get? Okay, so my equation is 10,120 divided by 8. So how many sections should I draw? I already drew them, but think to yourself, how many sections should I draw? The answer is 8. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many total coins am I giving away to these 8 boxes? The answer is 10,120. I know, it's a large number. So instead of just spitting out the answer, because I truthfully don't know the answer off the top of my head, I'm going to work with smaller chunks, and I'm going to drop these chunks into each section. I'm going to start with 1,000, because I know that by dropping 1,000 into each section, I'll still have some left over, because it's a number that's less than this. Alrighty, so I dropped 1,000 into each box. Well, how many do I now need to subtract from this? Let's count. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. So I'm going to subtract my 8,000 Alrighty. 2, 1, and 2. Awesome. Now I have 2,120 left of my coins that I still need to give away because I want to end up with 0 over here on this side. So you have to think, what is a number that I can drop into each box again? Well, I'm going to do 200. I know that 200 will work. Let's see. 200. Alrighty, let's count how many I now need to subtract from this total. So 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, 1,600. Just like so. Alrighty, let's see how many coins I still have left to give away. Oops. Okay, this is 5. 520 is what I have left. And I've got 8 of these, boxes that I have to put them into. So you have to think, what's a number that I can put into here? Well, I can't do 100 because that would be way too big. Because 100 times 8 would be 800, and right now we only have 520 coins that we're working with. So I'm going to do a smaller number. I'm going to just do 50. 50, 50, 50. Drop these into each box. Okay, so I know that 2 50s equal 100, so here's one. I'm just touching the 50s right now. So 100, 200, 300, 400. Awesome. We're getting closer there. So now I can subtract 400 from here. Here we go. 2 minus 0 is 2. Alrighty, now I have 120. Alrighty, next I'm going to drop a 10 into each box. 10, 10, 10, 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So now I can subtract 80 from here. You want to make sure that after you have dropped your amount into each box, you have to subtract it from here. Otherwise, you'll get an incorrect answer. Alrighty, 0 minus 0. Alrighty, I have 40 left. Awesome. I have 40 coins left and I have 8 boxes. Well, luckily, this is a number that I'm more familiar with, and I know that 5 times 8 equals 40, so I'm going to put 5 in each box. 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. And I want to let you know that this is a 5 and not 510. This is a 5 and a 10, separate numbers. And then 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now I can subtract my 40. Awesome. I have no more coins to drop into each section, which means now I can find out how much is in each box. Well, let's count. We have, I'm going to take the coins out of this box, and I have 1,000, 200, 50, 10, and 5. Let's add those all together. My answer is 1,265. Alrighty, there you go. Go ahead and replay this video if you didn't understand, or talk to your guardians at home. Now I will give you your example. Okay, it says here that Miranda has 12,117 buttons. She wants to organize them into 7 boxes. How many will each box get? Okay, there is your practice problem. I'll hold it steady for you in case you want to pause the video and start working on it, and I will also put it in the description bar for you to use as reference. All right, have fun with it, guys.